the difference between vocabulary words and service words? Vocabulary is the specific words needed to understand what we hear, speak, read, and write effectively. And studies have shown that reading comprehension and vocabulary knowledge are strongly related. New and unfamiliar words are often stumbling blocks to young readers. And students who focus on word meanings are better able to discern the meanings of unfamiliar words. So how do we learn vocabulary? We learn vocabulary indirectly through our everyday life experiences, being read to, conversations, our world knowledge. We also learn vocabulary through direct learning. Carefully chosen vocabulary words incorporate words necessary for everyday life, as well as content and story-specific words. Now, vocabulary words are featured because their meanings may be unfamiliar, their spellings are irregular, or the phonics skill is new or unusual. An average of 5 vocabulary words is presented in each video lesson, and always in a context sentence or phrase. When vocabulary words are introduced in context, your student will practice a strategy for learning word meanings that will extend into his independent reading. Now, vocabulary words fall into 2 categories, short-term use and long-term use. Content or story-specific vocabulary words are necessary for gaining adequate understanding from the text. Some call them enrichment words. They are introduced for short-term use, but add to a student's oral vocabulary and understanding of a word. At the lower elementary level, we do not recommend vocabulary quizzes because these words are not drilled for mastery. There are other fun ways to increase your students' oral and written vocabulary, but at this young age, keep it fun. Now, some vocabulary is intended for long-term use. Many frequently used words in a student's vocabulary do not follow conventional phonics rules or generalizations, but they're needed for sentences to make sense. And we call these words service words, and they need special attention. These words require frequent exposure, even daily drill if needed, so that students are able to read them instantly. Service word flashcards are provided to make regular practice more convenient for your student. I recommend that the service words be cut out and stored so your student can practice them daily or at least weekly. The more age-appropriate vocabulary words your student knows, the better he will comprehend what he reads for instruction or for recreation. And a rich vocabulary not only allows your student to comprehend text when reading, it also improves his ability to communicate through his speaking, his listening, and his writing. So don't be surprised if one of these days he asks if you know the difference between nuzzled and snuffled.